Hello, this is Patrick Waddell from Home Inspection Carolina, and what we're getting ready to take a look at is some extensive termite damage. I haven't been in the crawl space yet to see exactly how bad it's going to be around there, but this is a 72-year-old home in predominant South Charlotte neighborhood. Just a lot of neglect. You got multiple areas where the soffit is just rotted. I'll show you some more on the front side of the house. A lot of the plumbing vent boots are torn. I've got some signs of hail damage on the roof, and then the termites have started picking up on the other side of the home. I'm going to get a close-up here in a little bit, but they run all along this line. They run along this entire wall, down this entire wall. This is a chimney that they used to grill out on or hang out on the back porch, but there's no chimney whatsoever. They've cut it out. They've not blocked off the flue. So it just goes straight up into the roof line. You definitely do not want to use this to cook on. The termites pick up again all along this line. I don't know how far up here in this corner they go. All along this entire rear of the house, and then they stop in this corner and a little bit along this back wall. So you've probably got a good 200, 300 feet of termite damage, and that's not going underneath the house at this point. They've got a lot of problems with the rear patios. They all slope toward the house. See here where this one's actually dropped on this outside corner. Got multiple sections that have lifted because of the trees. This is just more of the termites are at least this far up in the wall. Generally, once they get in here, they're probably going to have traveled up for as extensive as they are. We'll walk around the front here. You got a lot of delamination to the driveway. Unfortunately, the only way to correct this is really to tear the driveway out and re-pour it. It's just to the point that all it is pebble and stone. Just walk around. Some of the other things we can talk about just walking around this home. Oh, they've got a lot of ivy that has begun to grow up the side of the brickwork. You want to cut all this stuff back. Ivy will hold moisture against the brickwork, which just isn't good for it. And then they've got two crawl space vents which are at grade, so when it rains, the likelihood is more likely of water running inside. So what they'll need to do is install a vent well, which is this metal piece right here, to prevent water from draining back inside. This is just some more of the soffit areas that have rotted. Get the sun out of the way. There's actually the gutter hanging down. And then the soffit itself, it's hard to see from this angle, but the soffit up here is just completely gone, which is why the gutter is falling off. We've got some settlement cracks that run down to the corner of this patio. They've got an injector pump over here, which tells me when I get into the crawl space there's probably going to be a lift pump or something there. So you've been retaining a lot of water in this area, which has caused some foundation issues. The last thing, I'm not going to walk back around the home, but they do have a buried oil tank over on the left-hand side of the house as well. You will want to have someone check that to make sure that it has been capped or filled if it's no longer in use, or to have a soil company come out and test and make sure that it hasn't leaked. If you're getting ready to have a home inspection, feel free to give us a call. Home Inspection Carolina, 704-542-6575. Home Inspection Carolina, 704-542-6575.